With thousands of different succulents, identification can be tricky. In this video, we're looking at over 50 different varieties of succulents. Why is identification tricky? Well, Aeonium is a genus with around about 35 species, and then there are all of the cultivars. Andromischus is part of the larger Chamaecerus family. Astrophytum, this is a small genus, around 6 species. But all the succulents and many make great container plants and great garden plants in the right conditions. Crest itself is a large genus, 200 plus species, and Agave has many species as well. And all of this is without touching on the hybrids that have been developed over the years. Most of the succulents pictured in this video are from the Cactus and Succulent Society of Australia's Spring Show in Melbourne. Some are from private collections. A number are from well-known species, but quite a few are rather rare or obscure varieties. Aureum peruviana, for example, comes from a genus with only 2 species in it. All are named, and in the notes below the video, we have a full list of plants in order of appearance. In terms of hybridization, Japan, Korea, and China have all been in the forefront of recent hybridization efforts, and new plants are becoming available every year. However, with some, the species themselves are a testament to the fascinating forms of plants that come under the broad banner of succulents and cacti. And there are 2 types of hybrids as well. There are hybrids within a species, so one species of Agave with another species of Agave, and then you have intergeneric hybrids, such as Sediveria, which are sedums crossed with Agave, Paciveria, which are pachyphytums crossed with Agave, Gasterello, which are Gasterias crossed with aloes, and many more. And although many succulents grow naturally in the ground, some of them are epiphytic as well. For example, Schlumbergia, commonly called Christmas cactus, that's one. And we're often asked, are succulents toxic to cats and dogs? The simple answer is some are and some aren't. So you'll need to look this up for each variety of succulent that you're intending to grow. Growing conditions for all of these plants can differ, so you do need to read up on the different genus and even the different species to find out appropriate growing conditions for each one. And this includes soil or potting mix, light, temperature, and watering. And we have separate videos on a range of these succulents, all in the YouTube channel. And although you can't apply the same growing conditions to all succulents, there are a few basic tips that will help you on your way. Choose the right potting mix for the succulent. The ones that require good drainage, make sure you've got lots of extra drainage material like pumice or horticultural grit or perlite mixed through the soil. Choose the right pot size, not too big, because pots that are too large for the plant hold more water. And also make sure that the pot has adequate drainage holes. Grow the succulent in the right amount of light. Many succulents do like a lot of light and full sun, but some don't. Don't over-fertilise your succulents. Most of them are used to growing in poor soils. Over-fertilising can cause fast growth, foliage that is long or atoliated, and that's not what you want. Don't overwater. If in doubt, use a wet-dry cycle. Water the plant well, let the soil almost dry out before you water again. Water according to the growing season. As a rule, less water when the succulent's in dormancy. Provide good airflow. Good airflow means that the succulent will be less prone to fungal diseases. Watch out for pests such as mealybugs and treat them accordingly. But what are our 2 top tips? If you have doubts, which is natural, ask questions. You can try in the comment sections of YouTube videos. Join your local cactus and succulent society The people in these societies have a wealth of knowledge, and you may have access to some of the more rare and interesting varieties. And why do we use botanical or scientific names for these plants? Simply so that we can make sure we're identifying the right plant, and the name consists of two main parts. The first part is the genus. So with Trisocerus glandiflorus, Trisocerus comes from two Greek names. Trix, basically meaning hairy, and Cereus, meaning candle, so hairy candle. And grandiflorus, again, two words, grandis, meaning large, and floss, meaning flowers, so large flowers. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for regular updates on a whole range of succulents and cacti, and indeed a whole range of garden plants. And as always, good luck with your gardening.